Okay, now I already recorded a video about was Room 3 a great episode because I voiced my opinion already. I don't think it was a good episode. Not great, not average. It just wasn't good. Until we got to the last couple scenes from with David and Veronica and of course Candace, Hannah, and Jim. I don't think we're not going to be talking about that. Wait, hang on. I don't think there will be a time anytime soon when we won't be talking about it because keep in mind the Erica's dead corpse thing, that was like what, the middle of last year? I forgot exactly when it aired, but that is still one of the most shocking cliffhangers. And this video is not really a countdown list, and depending on how well this video does, I might be persuaded to do like a, hey Jeremy, what are your top 5 or top 10 have and have not cliffhangers? And that's not limited to season finales, season premieres, mid seasons, or anything. This is any episode, like where the ending of the episode left us shocked. And to make it fair for this video, this isn't a countdown, so I'm really talking off the top of my head here. And when it comes to the best cliffhanger, people have been asking me, or people have been saying, yo, this was the best cliffhanger ever. And I even posted it. I don't know if, I can't remember if I said it was the best, but I do believe I said one of the best cliffhangers yet or ever. When I think cliffhanger, I think of an ending of it, and I don't mean to sound like a dictionary, just simply defining what a cliffhanger is. But when I think of a cliffhanger for the haves and the have-nots, I'm thinking the ending of an episode that just leaves me wanting more, like an ending so good. And this week is proof of it. Ending so good that we cannot shut up about it. Like, it doesn't matter what else happened in the episode, which is very surprising because if Room 3 was an episode where a lot of stuff actually happened instead of just being Jeffrey focused, I think that, hell, even if we saw Derek, even, hell, I want to be honest here, even if we saw the lion tattoo, even if we saw Charles planning on getting things ready for Candace to return, even if Jeffrey Owens was in the episode, even if Veronica died in the episode, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there, even if Veronica died, or let's say if Justin got beaten up by Madison, I think the cliffhanger ending with Candace, Hannah, and Jim would be the main topic we're talking about. Because obviously the second topic that most people are talking about after the fight scene was, of course, David and Veronica. Is he trying to play her? Is he being serious? Those are the two top topics of the episode. But when I think best cliffhanger, this cliffhanger was very good. It was great. Definitely one of the best. Was it the best? I don't know. I just know that I jumped out of my chair when I saw it. I know A Series sent me a brief clip because I do think he has like own, what is it, the Watch Own app or Own on Demand. So he finished the episode before I did. He sent me the clip. It was like 7 seconds long. I didn't mind clicking it early simply because of the fact that the episode was going so slow and it was so boring that any amount of excitement would have been enough for me. So when I saw the clip, I was like, damn. But when I saw it on my TV, I literally jumped out of the seat, mainly because it was in HD. And I'm like, yo, this is great. So I think that this cliffhanger was great, but was it the best? I think that I kind of killed it for myself because I've done so many analysis videos as to, did Jim get what he deserved? Will the fight bring Candace and Hannah closer together? And should they give the money back? But it didn't take away from my enjoyment of what went down. But I think this would have been perfect if after Hannah slapped Jim, because I think he said like, damn it, Hannah. And before he could even retaliate or do anything, Candace just ran up, jumped on him and knocked him to the ground, and then Hannah pretty much joined in the beatdown. So I think what would have made this scene even better would have been Jim hitting or slapping or putting his hands on Hannah in any way. If he would have done that and then Candace jumped in, that would have been amazing, because despite the earlier scene between the two where Candace didn't want to have anything to do with Hannah, but then to see Candace jump to her mother's defense, that would have made it so damn good. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that next week because the fight continues. But I just hope it's not one of those things where the fight only goes on for like the first 8 seconds of the episode. Diane shows up. Diane's the maid that works there now. I hope it's not a situation where the fight just breaks up and then that's it, because that would kind of suck. But I feel like this cliffhanger was great. I just don't know if it was the best, because there are so many other cliffhangers, like the shock factor of seeing Erica's burnt corpse, me being completely speechless in a video that I stupidly deleted and I can't get it back. It was the live stream I did when Candace shoved Oscar. I feel like the most surprising cliffhanger was seeing Erica's corpse in the car. The moment that left me speechless was definitely Oscar being shoved out of the window, mainly because of the fact that even though I did a video predicting it, and I did a video like right after we got the preview for that episode, because it's like we see it looks like Candace is jumping up at Oscar, but the only place for him to go is the window based off the lighting. So even though I saw it coming, it still left me shook. And going back to like season 3 when Hanna opened the shades and we saw Amanda's dead body, that was a gruesome scene, but I feel like it was drawn out too much, where it took like 3 or 4 episodes just to get to that scene, because we were waiting from episode 1 of the season, like, okay, we know a gunshot went off, so how long are we going to stay in the war room? How long are we going to spend within the same night or that morning with everyone getting ready for the press conference? There have been a lot of great cliffhangers, like the Veronica pimp slap. That was great too, but I think that this definitely is up there within the top 5, top 3. I don't know if it's my favorite. I mean, at the moment, it is definitely my favorite because the videos are getting a lot of views, meaning that it's making the channel a lot of money. So regardless how I feel about it, I know you all talk about it and that's what works. But I don't know if it is my favorite cliffhanger. I don't think it is. It is definitely up there, but to me personally, I don't think this beatdown was the best, because when I think cliffhanger, definitely something that keeps me wanting more, but the follow-up has to be good, because I feel like if we have a great cliffhanger like this, I'm not saying the first 5 minutes of next week's episode has to be a fight. I mean, I feel like that would be pretty damn awesome, but at the same time, I don't want it where we get to the opening of next week's episode enough, and within the first few seconds, the fight is completely over, and it's just amounting to Hanna yelling at Jim, and then they leave the house, and that's it. I think that I need to judge this cliffhanger based off what happens at the beginning of the next episode, because I get it. It's like, Jeremy, how can you do that? A cliffhanger is as you defined at the end of an episode. So how can you think that the beginning of the next episode diminishes it? It kind of can, because that means anytime I go back and rewatch this cliffhanger, I want to think about, damn, this cliffhanger was so good, but then the next episode just killed it for me. So we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this is the best? Oh my gosh, do you think this is the best cliffhanger that we've ever gotten on the Haves and the Have-Nots so far? I don't think it's the best. I think that we've gotten better, but I will say this much: I do think that this cliffhanger was way better than last week's episode during the Justin beatdown. I mean, it was satisfying to see Justin getting beat, but not to sound cruel, but I don't even think he got it as bad as I think he should have, because I mean, he did look bloody and all, but it was clear that it was like, number one, fake blood, kind of like when Rocky got beaten up with the golf club and you could just tell it was barbecue sauce. But yeah, that just didn't satisfy me. And it all see what I mean, where the cliffhanger from last week was actually pretty good, but then the following episode, Room 3, just ruined it for me, because there was just way too much Justin and Jeffrey. So I feel like the same rules apply, where this cliffhanger was great, where we have Candace and Hanna jumping Jim, but next week's episode could ruin it for me. But that's just me. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and are there any other great cliffhangers that I didn't mention in this video that you would like me to talk about? Like, what about Veronica falling off the balcony, or Veronica in the car wreck with Melissa? What about Benny being stabbed, or another great cliffhanger where Maggie Day got shot like 8 times in the chest? And wait a minute. Oh yeah, did that episode end with the shooting? I forgot. I know that she opened the door and the shooter was right there. I don't know if she got shot in the cliffhanger. I think she did. I forgot. Whatever. But in any case, there are some other great cliffhangers there. Or even the one where Veronica set the house on fire. How can we forget about that? So, yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for making it to the end of this video. Be sure to click the thumbs up button if you like what you just saw. And if you have anything you would like to add to the video itself, go down to the comment section below and type out your thoughts. And I also have social media related to the haves and have-nots: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group. Links to everything will be in the description below. And if you like action figures, video games, and trading cards, I have an eBay store as well where there's free shipping on everything. But I also have a second YouTube channel that I'm working on where I talk about things that are non-Tyler Perry related, such as anime, superhero shows and movies, music, pop culture, and sometimes political news depending on what the circumstances are. Be sure to check out that channel as well. In the top left hand corner, you should see a picture of Candace Young. You can click on her to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. And if you like the video you just saw, be sure to check out the other two videos that should be popping up on the right hand side. Trust me, if you like this video, you'll love them too. Once again, thanks so much for visiting my YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video.